Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, and welcome to morning warm-ups for week 4 of distance learning. I am determined to not make this an 18-minute video today. So just one little tangent first. I was talking to Mrs. Aspen Martin, and we were sharing about how difficult it is to talk to a computer or a camera and teach to a computer or a camera, and how we're really struggling with that. And so it was fun to hear that it wasn't just me, and I was telling her how I can fumble on my words and how sometimes I just stop and I'm just like, you guys, talking is hard sometimes. And she was saying she's having the exact same problems. We were all saying how it's so much easier to teach when we have all of your smiling faces in front of us. So we sure do miss you guys so much. And it's so much easier to teach to all of you instead of talking to a computer. But you know what? We're going to persevere. We're not going to give up, and we're going to keep trekking along to make sure that we are delivering the message to you. We were also sharing about how we're teaching a lesson and it goes on, it seems so long once the video is done. And she was saying, I don't understand how it went on so long. Like, I didn't talk that much. I didn't add any extra information. And I said, you're telling me my 5-minute morning warm-up was 18 minutes last Monday. And she just thought that was hilarious. So I actually just talked to her on the phone, and she asked what I was working on today. And I told her that I was getting ready to record morning warm-up. And I said, I am not going to make it 18 minutes today. So in the event that we are now almost 2 minutes in, I am going to move on to this week's morning warm-up, and it's going to be shorter, and it's still going to be just as effective. So let's begin with our morning chant. Are you ready? I am brave, I am smart, I am loved, and I can do anything. Very good job. So this week we have 4 skills that we are working on, slightly different than last week, but we are still continuing to work on long vowels. So our flash practice is actually going to be exactly the same. So I have my handy dandy flashcards right here, and I am going to point up here, and you will tell me what short A says, and then you'll tell me what long A says. Are you ready? Short A says A, long A says A. Short I says I, long I says I. Make sure you're saying them out loud so that I can hear you. Short O says ah, long O says O. Short U says long U says you. Very nice job. Okay, so we're going to move on to the second section, and this week it is syllable blending. So what I'm going to do is, normally when we do syllables, we clap them, but we're going to move on, and what I'm going to do is I will say, for example, I'm going to say the word pumpkin, and I will put up my fingers. So instead of clapping, I'm going to go like this. Pumpkin. Then you're going to repeat it. Pumpkin. And then you're going to blend it together and tell me what the word is, pumpkin. Okay? All right, let's begin. Pencil. So you repeat. Pencil, pencil. Calendar. You repeat. Calendar, calendar. Paper, paper, paper. Teacher, teacher, teacher. Listening, listening, listening. Quiet, quiet, quiet. And the last one, computer, computer, computer. Very nice job. I hope that that went smoothly. That is a review. We've been doing syllables since September. We've been doing syllables for a very long time, so I hope that was fairly easy peasy lemon squeezy for you. Now we're going to move on to onset and rhyme, which is not a new concept for us, but it's all going to be long vowels. So normally onset and rhyme would look like this. K, at, cat. And and you're going to put them together. So I tell you the beginning, I tell you the ending word family, and you put them together. So now I'm going to do a long vowel. So if I was doing the word wave, I would say w-ave, wave. So I will break it up, w-ave. I want you to repeat the onset and rhyme, w-ave, then clap them together to tell me the word. Okie dokie? Let's begin. K-ave, k-ave, cave. If you need to pause, if I'm going too quickly, please feel free to pause. Remember, I have a goal, less than 18 minutes, so I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying. So if you need to pause, please feel free to do so. Pipe, pipe, pipe. D-ome, d-ome, dome. N-ine, n-ine, nine. Z-own, z-own, zone. F-aim, f-aim, fame. I'd, I'd, hide. B-own, b-own, bone. That was the last one. Very nice job. High fives to you. I'm super proud of you. Now we're on to our last section for this week, for this week's morning warm-up. And it is the same as last week, where I'm going to tell you a word and you're going to respond by telling me if it's a long vowel or a short vowel. So for example, I will say cat and you will say short vowel because it says ah. Or I will say wave and you will say long vowel because it says a. Do we understand? Okay, let's begin. Zone. Long vowel because it says o. Wag. Short vowel because it says ah. Pot. Short vowel because it says ah. Rake. Long vowel because it says a. Sail. Long vowel because it says a. Rope. Another long vowel because it says o. Nut. Short vowel because it says Den. Short vowel because it says eh. And the last one, hike. Long vowel because it says I. Very nice job. We are at 8 minutes and 9 seconds. I consider that a win in my book. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I did a great job today. So it's important to acknowledge and give yourself some kudos when you feel like you did a good job. It is the first morning warm-up of the week, and we are under 10 minutes. So I'm going to wrap it up right here so we don't go any longer. I am super proud of you guys. Awesome job on your morning warm-up, and I will see you Tuesday. Bye, everyone.